and welcome to another episode of Cooking in the Dark. Today we'll be making a fruit salad. Our ingredients will be apples. I'm using 9 apples, 3 red, 3 green, and 3 yellow. But you can choose any kind of apples you want. We're gonna be using sugar, sour cream, 1 can of cherries, 2 cans of peaches, and they're sliced peaches. You can also use diced pineapples or any kind of fruit that you might want. We're gonna be using shaved coconut. We're gonna be using marshmallows, and we also have a bag of chopped walnuts. So let's get ready. Okay, so first we're gonna get started by cutting the apples. I have a little gadget here. I believe it's called the apple cutter. It is round and it has like a little circle in the middle. It has blades that cuts the apple into pieces, and it also has the little circle in the middle to cut out the core. So we're gonna measure it. We're gonna pull out the stem through the circle. I can find. Okay, here we go. I think, and then it has handles on the side, so we're gonna smash it. Try to smash it. And then it has a little closing lid that I believe you push it through. It's not working. So wait, hold on. I need more muscles. There we go. And then you're gonna end up with your fingers. Just we're gonna end up with the core in the middle, which we'll throw away, and then sliced apples. We're going to repeat this process for the rest of the apples. And then once you have the slices, oh, see, this one didn't come out perfect. Well, not everything's perfect, so we can just use the knife if you have some seeds, because we don't want the seeds, we want just the apples. So then once we have that done, the slices are gonna be cut into smaller pieces. Just be careful with your fingers. Cut the rest. And then we're gonna use the big bowl to put everything in. So I'm gonna continue chopping the apples and throwing them in. So now I finished cutting the apples 5 years later. And then now we're gonna cut the peaches. The peaches are already in slices, so that makes my life even easier. And we're just gonna cut the slices into smaller pieces and then just throw them in the bowl. Cut. Watch your fingers, watch your nails. Or my nails. I just got them done. And then once we're finished, this one's slightly. Once we finish throwing all the peaches in there, we're gonna throw in the cherries. The peaches, I did drain them, or they did get drained. But the cherries, I'm just gonna get a spoon and scoop them into the bowl, because I kind of want a little bit of the cherry juice to be in the bowl. And this is so when I mix the sour cream, it becomes a little bit more watery, not too thick. So we're gonna continue doing this. I'm gonna finish cutting the peaches, throw them in, and then we'll go move on to the next step. Chopped up the peaches, threw in the cherries. Now I'm just mixing it up a little bit. So that way you can see, we can make it a good consistency of everything that we put into the bowl. I'll probably drop some, but we have Brutus here that'll help us eat what's So now I have a bag of shaved coconut. We bought a bag, but we can put half of it in. If you want more, you can always add more. But like, you can't take it out, so you just want to add half, and then if it needs more, then add more. About half. grab the bag and I squeezed it in the middle to make sure that I only threw half of it in. And then we also have a bag of crushed walnuts. This is not a big bag, it's a smaller bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of it in. So just dump it in there. And then with your spoon, be careful, start mixing it all up. Make sure that it gets in everywhere. Mix it, mix it. And if you have someone that can help you and that can see, they can tell you if it's pretty mixed or not. But if you don't, then just mix it till you feel like there's stuff everywhere. Coconuts, nuts, apples, peaches, and cherries. For this salad, you could also add raisins. Making it for someone that does not like raisins, so we don't put any in. But you can pretty much put any kind of fruit that you do like or enjoy. That's not gonna dissolve. Like watermelon, I'm not pretty sure. Well, I'm pretty sure that it wouldn't be good in here. Okay, so we mixed it good enough. We also have a bag of small marshmallows. You don't want to get the bigger ones because it's gonna be too big to be serving, and once you put it in your mouth, it's gonna be a lot of food going in at once. So you want to get the smaller ones. It's just easier. And for this, also use half of the bag. Like I said, you can add more if you want, but for this recipe, I feel like half a bag is good. So I did the same thing as the cocoa. I opened it up at the top and then I squeezed in the middle so that only half of them would go in. And this tip is good for my friends that are visually impaired. If you can see, obviously you don't need to do that, but it's also, a good tip on how to measure what half of a bag is. So we're gonna continue mixing and then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, so everything seems to be mixed equally, evenly, whatever. So now we're gonna do the last step, which is we get a 16-ounce can of sour cream. Any kind would do, just as long as it's sour cream. And we're gonna dump it in the middle or in the bowl somewhere. Make sure that you scoop it all up. And it's done. We're gonna also, with the sour cream, you get regular sugar, and we're gonna put that in too. For this, I always use my hand, but you can pour it before you start, and just pour like a handful. I always say it's good, and like I said, you can always add more, but you can never take it out. So just sprinkle it on top. And once again, start mixing everything together. Okay, so it's done, ready to serve. So we're putting some in a bowl. And we have our taster here, Joseph. And also, since today we're still in June, we're celebrating Pride Month. So happy Pride Month to everyone. Happy Pride. Here you go, Joseph. Enjoy. So, do we give it a thumbs up? 2 thumbs up? Okay, well, this is the fruit salad, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And see you on the next video.